Hi guys, I've got a Patreon now. Now what that means is that you get to see slightly longer videos, and not just slightly longer videos, but videos with extra clips in them and music in them as well. Like actual music that relates to the video itself. Because as you know, YouTube doesn't really like that. Even though I like being on YouTube, that's one of the downsides of being on YouTube. There's only so many ways you can be creative in terms of getting your point across. But yeah, a link to my Patreon. I do have one video up there at the moment, many more to come. Link to my Patreon will be in the description down below. But that out of the way, let's go on with the video. Hi guys, welcome to Heavy Metal HQ. Now first off, I just want to say massive apologies for not uploading in quite a few days. This is because over the past week I've been recovering from an illness, but I'm feeling much better now. And for those of you who are new to the channel, it's no secret that heavy metal is a fast growing music genre and is extremely popular around the world. That's why I've been a fan for nearly 20 years. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about the departure of Weinberg from Slipknot, amongst other things. So like the video, comment and subscribe if you want to see more. So in this video I'm going to be giving my thoughts on a video from Heavy, and a link to the original video will be in the description down below. But without further ado, so from the outset, Slipknot was meant to be just a band, but when I first got into Slipknot many years ago, that was my first impressions, that they were a band of 9 individuals with masks. But over time, a few members are masked, but the interest in Slipknot was still there nonetheless. If you want to do more than just be a band, then there's nothing intrinsically wrong with that, and they just want to be a brand as well. I was trying to get my head around this, and I'm in two minds. This is obviously unusual for people who view bands as groups, as individuals playing music. But another side of me is thinking, such is life. Change is guaranteed in life, and nothing ever stays the same. Of course, if you don't want to go down we're going to focus more as a brand than just focusing solely on the band that has the same members consistently, then there's nothing wrong with that intrinsically. Because another example of this is Kiss is an obvious example, but I'm going to focus on a band I'm actually into, another band I'm actually into, and that band is Ghost. Now, I bring up Ghost because the only consistent member of Ghost happens to be Papa Emeritus. And obviously he has the nameless schools who you don't know their identities, and I'm pretty sure that they've changed. The people behind them have changed over time as well. So if you still don't want to go down that route, then there's nothing intrinsically wrong with that. But as long as they keep putting out great albums, then who am I to judge? Okay, now here's where I agree with some fans about the concerns about Slipknot's business model. I agree with fans is the business model may show Slipknot in a entirely different light, where they go from being a band to like a business model, or touring like a touring group, where you never know which members are going to still be around. Case in point, half of the original lineup has moved on to other things. Apparently, Weinberg was dismissed from the band due to creative differences. Now, this is definitely hard for me to believe, because hearing Slipknot's recent albums and the drumming on there, Jay felt like such a good fit for Slipknot musically. He's no Joey Jordison. Like, Joey Jordison's drumming is distinct, but putting that aside, Jay Weinberg contributed a fair bit, and no one can take that away from him in regards to his contribution to Slipknot. So I can't, at face value, I can't buy the the response that he was dismissed for creative reasons. Now, in regards to Chris Fenn's departure, this is where I do take issue with Slipknot and their business practices. If you're going to be in a band, something like a band, then it's only fair that everybody gets paid around the same rate. So, yes, Slipknot are a big band, but it doesn't make it right that two members in particular are being paid slightly more than the other members. Like, I'd love to know how that's a thing and how it came to be that two members are getting paid more than the rest of the band. 9 members, but yet 2 people are getting paid slightly more than everybody else. Make it make sense. Something I take issue with is Chris Fane's time in Slipknot and him saying that his time wasn't all that great and how they wouldn't allow him to record on certain songs. I mean, this kind of undermines Slipknot being a band. If someone like Chris Fane, one of their members, can't record, or all the members can't equally contribute, then that's a problem. And this is where Slipknot is viewed more as a business than an actual band. So I can definitely see where some fans are upset with this. But on a serious note, fans can get upset, fans are allowed to criticize, but when it gets to the point where some fans, and I say some, are harassing the bandmates' families, then that's too far, and I don't recommend you do that. Okay, and in regards to Corey Taylor, now, I came across an article about Corey Taylor a little while ago in regards to how long he thinks he's going to be able to do touring. Now, he has stated in the article that he's had some health problems regarding mobility, and that he has a few years left, and if his mobility problems increase, then he's probably on borrowed time. But let's just see how this plans out. That's all I've got to say about that. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I promise to get back on the YouTube grind and bring out content thick and fast. See you in the next video.